Welcome to this full moon in Sagittarius meditation. The sun has just entered Gemini 3 days before the full moon, marking the transition from spring to summer and the culminations of the first half of the traditional year. This full moon occurring in your 5th house signifies a heightened awareness of your needs in love, creativity, and personal expressions. At the full moon, it is time to celebrate ourselves. It is also illuminate your way forward, encouraging you to reassess and realign your creative outlets and emotional expression to enhance your sense of joy and fulfillment. This moon helped you to wrap up the first half of the year and set intentions for the second half. The change-loving Gemini mingled with optimistic, freedom-loving Sagittarius will help you clearly see the way ahead and aim to fulfill your full potential and soul callings in terms of your creative endeavors and self-revelation. Let's begin by finding a comfortable space. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Hold for a moment and exhale slowly. Releasing any tensions or distractions. Continue to breathe deeply and evenly, allowing your mind to settle into the present moment. Let your facial muscles soften, your jaw and forehead relaxed, and your shoulders release any tension. Inhale the optimism and enthusiasm of Sagittarius, exhaling any tension that might arise at this full moon, especially regarding your creative self-expressions and romantic life. Focus on your breathing for a few minutes, feeling the life breath entering every cell of your being. Let go of any self-limiting belief related to your creativity, love, and personal expression. Look to Jupiter, the ruler of this full moon, for inspiration. Jupiter house placements show where you can fulfill Sagittarius needs and channel your creative energy into meaningful expressions that bring joy and personal freedom. With the full moon in Sagittarius illuminating your 5th house of creativity, love, and self-expression, you are invited to be completely honest about your emotional needs and creative desires. You have the strength and wisdom to move out into the broader realm of your creative and artistic pursuits. It enables you to shoot for your goal represented by the arrow of the archer. Look for where Jupiter house is the ruler of this full moon, and it will show the activities that relate to your principles and ethic and how they can shape and develop in your creative pursuit and romantic engagement. Where can you expand and declare your intentions for the summer season? Visualize the moonlight revitalizing and healing your creative spirit. Release anything that holds you back from achieving joy and fulfillment in these areas. Picture yourself daring to travel the highest Sagittarian pathway, embracing adventure and seeking higher knowledge and truth about your creativity and love life. Trust that life will provide many opportunities to develop your creative pursuits. Draw inspiration from Jupiter embodying its qualities of expansion, wisdom, and benevolence. Visualize yourself sending out powerful, positive energy into your creative project and romantic relationship, making a meaningful and benevolent impact. Continue to breathe. Inhale abundance and exhale limitation. At this point, you should be in a deeply peaceful state, totally aware of yourself and enjoying your deep, rhythmical breathing as the life breath sweeps in upon you and is then slowly released. While breathing in, visualize a purple glimpse of the zodiac sign Sagittarius center within a fiery circle. See it coming out of the distant darkness with its archer into your inner field of vision. As the symbol is before your inner eye, feel and see it radiating pure Sagittarius energy, the power of uplifting, adventurous, and optimistic goal setting. Feel the energy enter you as you continue to breathe in. This energy is vibrant and expansive, filled with the spirit of adventure, exploration, and wisdom, circulating through every part of your being. Slowly exhale while retaining the Sagittarius energy within you. Now picture yourself in a serene triangle space where two figures sit at a chessboard. These figures represent different aspects of yourself: your analytical mind and your intuitive wisdom. Watch as they engage in a thoughtful, deliberate game of chess. Each move they make is careful, calculated, and considerate of future outcomes. Reflect on the significance of this symbolic game. Consider how strategic thinking and planning can benefit your life journey, particularly in managing your creative pursuit. Think about the areas in your life where you can apply this thoughtful approach. Where can you plan more effectively to channel your emotions into constructive forms of expression? Where can you take calculated steps toward achieving your creative goals? Focus on matters related to fifth house, your creativity, friends, and personal expressions that can bring you joy. Where are you preparing to let go of habits or beliefs that no longer support your creative self-expression journey? How can you redefine and express your true creative and emotional needs in a way that aligns with your aspirations and enhance your sense of fulfillment? Now consider the influence of Gemini on the opposite side. How can you expand your horizon through communications and interactions, merging shared creative interests to achieve a larger purpose in life? How can you engage in discussions and form alliances that can support your creative expressions to another level, potentially improving and expanding or creating a social network of associations with people who inspire you? How can you use emotional or psychological resources to achieve and contribute through the inspirations of humanitarian ideals? Enjoying conversations with those around you, and engage in philosophical discussion that inspire your creativity. Let the exchange of ideas fuel your creative project, bringing a new depth and perspective to your pursuits. Use this time to align your strategies with your true self. Harness the energy of this full moon in Sagittarius in your 5th house to wrap up the first half of the year. Where can you take thoughtful, calculated steps to manifest creative abundance and align your expressions with your core values with an abundance mindset? Affirmations. I embrace the wisdom of strategic foresight in my creative decisions. The more I express myself creatively, the more joy I experience. I attract all good things into my love and creative life. I allow this full moon to lovingly release all that confines and binds me, making space for new creative inspiration. I take action to mindfully and strategically approach my creative project. I think several steps ahead and move purposefully towards my creative goals. Now I invite you to visualize the soaring wind of Gemini. The Sun in Gemini in the 11th house brings you the capacity for intellectual awareness and insight into your social connections and broader goals. The full moon illuminates that everything has a distinct and useful purpose, even the smallest and most obscure creative detail. You are in perfect balance between living in the present, remaining curious in your daily creative and romantic interactions, and being aware of the future, planning and gaining fresh perspective to expand your creative horizon for the second half of the year. With Jupiter, the ruler of this full moon, preparing to move into Gemini 3 days after the full moon and staying there for a year, you have the opportunity to create a meaningful picture of your creative life that supports your personal growth, even if it doesn't make sense initially. Jupiter in Gemini is the primary healing factor, allowing you to finally release its full potential to facilitate the harmonizations and blending of mental energy for the purpose of clarifying the expressions of creative abundance and values in everyday life. As you continue to breathe deeply, visualize Sagittarius and Gemini merging within you. They form themselves into a pure white flame, incredibly small, but as bright as the sun. You can hardly look upon the breaking point of energy. It's centered in your heart. Continue to inhale and exhale in a rhythmic pattern. Consciously raise the breaking point of light so that it resides in your head. While exhaling, start mentally radiating the totality of the Sagittarius purple light in all directions from the center of your forehead. As you exhale, the breaking point of light expands and begins to fill all the space around you in all directions. As you continue breathing in, pause as you watch the brilliant radiance spreading into the vastness of inner space. Then continue to let the energy go as you take the next exhalation. Now you see the radiance fade as it spread out to infinity. signaling the end of the exercise. Slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Carry the energy of these meditations with you, allowing to guide your actions and decisions in the days and weeks to come. Thank you for joining this full moon in Sagittarius meditation. May you navigate your path with strategic wisdom and purposeful actions, always mindful of the bigger picture and the steps ahead. Namaste.